What's up everyone? I have another video for you guys today. This one is going to be a video on how to install a Fender Eliminator. This Fender Eliminator is provided by my good friends at Flip and Dip. They're located in the UK and they're actually one of the only manufacturers providing Fender Eliminators for the Gen 4 version of the MT-09. The first step to removing the Fender is going to be the removal of the passenger seat and the rider's seat. If you have an accessory bag inside with your stock tools, go ahead and take that out and put it to the side. What you do is remove the 4 retaining bolts for the left and right fender. Make sure you have a good place to store all the parts that we removed from the motorcycle because they're all imperative to the reinstallation of the Fender. Next, we're going to remove each of the retaining pins for the top plastic cover of the tail light. You're going to need a long, thin pair of needle nose to do so. You're just going to grasp the bottom and hold the top and gently push up until the nipple pops out on the top. You're going to remove each of these gently. If you're having difficulty pushing it up, make sure you grasp it at the very bottom. Now we're just going to remove each by grabbing the nipple at the top. With the retaining pins removed, we're going to remove the plastic cover by sliding it out towards the rear. Now we're going to use our S24 hex bit to remove the top 2 screws on the tail here. Remove the 6 quick release screws. There are 3 on each side. Now the next step will be removing the final 2 screws for each side of the fender. The screws have been removed. You're simply going to pull backwards gently and pull out. The reason you're pulling backwards is you have a connection point right here that connects to the tail light. You now have the mounting points for the Fender Eliminator exposed. Next, you are going to use your needle nose to remove the 2 quick release pins below the tail light. You are going to remove the bottom cover by sliding it backwards. Next, you will use your needle nose to push in where the electrical connector for the tail light is secured to the tail. You're going to disconnect the tail light's electrical connection. I recommend using a slightly larger pair of needle nose for this. I recommend leaving one partly installed while you remove the second so that the taillight does not fail. Now with the bolts removed, you're simply going to slide the tail backwards and to loosen the retaining bolt for the frame. I don't want to break torque on this and I don't have the bit for it, so I'm just going to slide it in there. Install the load-bearing screws with a 3/8 ratchet drive and a S25 hex bit. Once you've installed your Fender Eliminator, you are going to follow in the reverse order everything we did in the first part of the video. You install your tail light and your tail cover. Make sure to leave your tail light a little loose so that once you slide through the tail cover through the Fender Eliminator, you can attach it. When reinstalling parts of your bike, including your fenders, it's always a good idea to install the secondary attachments first before the primaries, so that there's a little bit of pliability in getting these in. Sometimes the primary attachments, they can offset the secondary attachment holes, and because these are so pliable, it's not easy to get them back in. And there you have it, guys, a fully installed Fender Eliminator by Flip and Dip. Now, if you decide not to put on your tail lights, you are going to need something to secure these 2 holes so water doesn't spray up into your fender. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been a blast. It was a little challenging, but we got it done. Yamama out.